Shalom, shalom. I'm going to start off by giving all praises, honors, and glories unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Akakwadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of the Church of Great Millstone. Shalom to the sincere, hopeful elect, you brothers out there prophesying in the true name and the true doctrine about the times we're in and headed to. For the kingdom of heaven is at hand, is Kwadash Payah. And as you can see here, this is how these elites that's coming up with, these new bills and these new unjust laws and restrictions, right? When you just had the protest about abortions, and women stating my right, my body, my rights. But with them passing a bill, making it illegal, is showing you not only that they're taking away people's rights to choose what they want in their bodies, or choosing the rights of what they could say online, as far as censorship. Because it boils down to control, right? Controlling the options of people, controlling, what goes, what's being said online and the truth and things like that. So that's also causing a division, and Yahweh Shai spoke about a division. You see, but what? Scriptures speak about people denouncing the faith. Because here it is, they're supposed to speak about faith or whatnot, but they're telling people to bow down to that potion, which will ultimately boil down to what? That digital device via the hour of temptation. And hey, this is why Yahweh Shai called these churches holy houses. Without further ado, I'm going to get some scriptures, and Lord willing, I'm going to put this article in the description box below, because there's certain things that I can't say as far as reading it. I don't want them to flag my channel. But I don't got them in order, but we're just going to go through the spirit. This is the book of St. Matthew, chapter 6, verse 24. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and mammon, right? So these people are, trying to play both sides of the fence, and that's double-minded. The scriptures speak about, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. So these people, they really fear. And not only that, these holy houses, also known as the den of thieves, right? Which the Lord dwells not in temples made with hands. They signed a contract to the government. Something called the 501c3 charter. So they can't tell you the truth. And they sold out. Having them rainbow flags in their churches and whatnot. And now promoting this. And I believe it's over there in Canada. But you can't serve two masters. You can't serve the Lord and serve mammon, serve man, serve money, serve this carnal world. Hey, we got to come out of this world. We can't, like John said, if any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. All right, so let's get another precept. This is the book of 1 John chapter 2 verse 18. Little children, it is the last time. And as ye have heard that Antichrist shall come, even now are there many antichrists, whereby we know that it is the last time. And we in that last time, This is the last generation, before the second coming of Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorant calls JC. And there's many antichrists. It's not just one man, because it's antichrist. Hamashiach meaning anointed. So there's many false anti-anointed. You know, that in other words, what's going on, man? In other words, it's anti-truth, so to speak, you know? Because these people are showing the lack of faith by promoting such things. Alright? They're working for the devil. Can't work for the Lord and the devil, man. What's wrong with you? But in the last days which we're in, these things are being exposed, and these religions, these Christians, Catholics, Muslims, Jehovah's Wickedness, so on and so forth, are exposing themselves to not stand up for the truth, man. You know, they're not out there presenting their bodies as a living sacrifice, prophesying, standing up for the Lord, for the truth. You know, and plus they don't got the truth. This is the book of Jeremiah chapter 5 verse 7. How shall I pardon thee for this? Thy children have forsaken me and sworn by them that are no gods. Because you see, these elites, you know, they put in the fear tactics, the pressure on people. You know, whether you, basically they're telling churches, they're telling people, athletes, musicians, you know, people that have a status, so to speak, in this world, you know, that has a voice, right? Athletes, musicians, so whoever, right? They're the ones that are promoting, they're working for, you know, the devil, man, these elites that's paying them off. You know, and you're going to have many false prophets that's paid off. That's why you got to discern, and this is why the Lord, Yahweh, who the word English called God, meaning He is, and Yahweh Shai, His only begotten Son, which means the deliverer, He has to sup with you through the Spirit to open your mind to be able to discern the spiritual warfare that we're in, man. Because soon it's going to be physical. And they're trying to be like God. They're trying to control people through these fear tactics, which are no gods, as the scripture, as I just read. It says, when I have fed them to the full, they then committed adultery and assembled themselves by troops in the harlot houses, whorehouses, you know? And here it is, we're in Babylon the Great, America, which is that whore, you know? Right? Because a whore, what she does, she goes to all types of manner of men, which is represented as like philosophies, or however she could get, whatever she could get from these different companies, or whatever the case is, you know, spiritually and physically. Can't trust a whore. She'll set you up. You know what I mean? And you know, many people that was set up by these prostitutes or whatever. You know what I mean? You know? Physically and also spiritually. Alright? Now this is what? St. Matthew 15:8, where it says, this people draw nigh to me with their mouths and honor me with their lips, but their hearts is far from me. So what? You got many people that say, oh yeah, they love the Lord, they love, you know, but their actions show different. You know? They contradict themselves. Right? Because what? By promoting this, let's go back to the article real quick. By promoting this, as you can see, that's showing a lack of faith. You know, because what? Faith is something you show, not something you say. You know what I mean? And people are losing faith. They're in panic mode now. Because what? People are not, they've been so Americanized, right? So comfortable in this place, to where if they lose their car, their house, their job, their church, their family, you know, right there they're going to show their true colors. You know, when the Lord warned us that these things was going to come. You know, even our forefathers, they lost. You know, they lost their lives. You know, look at Job. You know what I mean? He was prime example, which represented us all. You know, for the sake of the truth. Because what? At the end of the day, when the Lord come back, you know, those that died for the Lord and lost substance in this world, you know, when the Lord come back to establish the kingdom on earth, we're gonna inherit everything, man. You know? So, hey man, you know, we can't count nothing here, you know, that could be lost. You know, what they say, strive for the truth, you know, to death, and the Lord shall fight for thee. So that's really that's what it's about, you know. And things are gonna get worse, you know, more restrictions and pressure from above, pressure from below. You know, so with that, hope this was edifying. Until next time, shalom.